Hi, I'm Shein Shanin and you're joining me on the Edge TV Evening Highlights. The ringgit is bombing, taking us back to 1997 and beyond after Moody's said Malaysia deserves to follow Brazil into junk status. The local currency fell to a fresh low of 4.4015 against the US dollar earlier today. It settled at 4.3863. Malaysia's got a lot on its plate. The probe into 1MDB has spread to the US, China's economic growth is slowing, and commodity prices are continuing to tumble. And now, credit default swaps or CDS traders are saying Malaysia doesn't deserve its current rating of A3. According to Moody's, they're saying all the headwinds mean that Malaysia should be looking at a rating of Ba3 instead because of a higher default risk. But are things really that bad for Malaysia? MIDF research doesn't think so. Yes, global crude prices are getting smoked, and that's going to present a small fiscal risk to Malaysia. But the research house says Malaysia is far from experiencing a debt default or moratorium. And from a political perspective, it says regardless of the uncertainty, Malaysians are very unlikely to stage an uprising, which would destabilize the economy. But Moody's comment will further fuel negative market sentiment, and that's not good news for the ringgit. Plus, US Federal Reserve Chairwoman Janet Yellen has said that the Fed is still on track to raise interest rates this year. MIDF is expecting a 25 basis point hike this December. It's revising its ringgit forecast to 4.4 to 4.5 against the US dollar by the end of 2015. Earlier this month, it was looking between 4 and 4.2. Now, the ringgit may have lost more ground today, but local stocks didn't fare too badly. The FBM KLCI inched up 1.84 points or 0.1% to finish the last trading day of the week. At 5 p.m., the benchmark index settled at 1,615 points, down just marginally from Wednesday's closing of 1,616.9. The CI was closed yesterday for the Raya Haji holiday. Market sentiment was mixed with 355 advances to 381 losers, while 319 counters were unchanged. Some 1.7 billion shares worth nearly 2 billion ringgit changed hands. British American Tobacco Malaysia led the gainers. It was up 42 cents or some 0.7%. Alliance Investment Bank remiser Raymond Fu told the Edge Markets that the key index has staged a technical rebound after hitting a low of 1,613 points in early trades. And he's expecting it to continue to rebound next week before heading downwards. He's looking at an immediate support level of 1,600 and an immediate resistance level at 1,650. As to why the weakening of the ringgit against the dollar didn't weigh down on the index today, he said that's because the CI has already priced in the falling currency factor. EcoWorld wants to meet the Selangor state government over its Puncak Alam land buy after Menteri Besar Selangor Inc. or MBI threatened to throw a spanner in the works. To recap, EcoWorld's proposing to buy several parcels of land to build a 15 billion ringgit township. But MBI is saying it's actually in the middle of buying some of the same tracts. EcoWorld believes that the MBI could be referring to a separate piece of land north of the site, which it was buying for some 1.2 billion ringgit. It says it will be arranging to meet with MBI to clarify the issue and address any related concerns. On Tuesday, the developer said it was planning to develop a township in Puncak Alam over 15 years. Best known for its flagship township, Eco Majestic in Semenyih, EcoWorld's latest project will consist of a mixed township development dubbed Eco Gardens, an industrial hub called Eco Business Park, as well as affordable housing. Tougher times are in store for Malaysia's lenders, but AmBank says retail growth is still there. The country's biggest bank by assets is looking at doubling new accounts under its retail banking segment by the end of its financial year 2016. This is partly on encouraging response for its new True Debit MasterCard and True Visa credit card.
We originally started with a target of 30,000 accounts within the year of launch. Today, at the actual official launch, we have doubled it and our target now is 60,000. We launched this on the 26th of May or at the end of May. So we have had 3 months that we have now run this product, and we have actually not done an official launch. It was just there was a soft launch. It was just quietly launched at our branches, online, on our True Lab, and on our website as well. To date, we already have 17,000 accounts under this True Lab segment.
True by AmBank is a banking solution targeting young professionals aged between 25 to 34 years old. As part of the proposition, customers are able to access TrueLab, the first banking crowdsourcing platform in Malaysia. Chin says that the translation into the bank's actual profit and loss statement will not be immediate, but it's for years to come. On prospects, Chin sees growth in AmBank's mortgage and auto finance segments. But deposits will still pose a challenge, he says, as the market is cautious on savings and liquidity. And that brings the Edge TV evening highlights to a close. I'm Shein Shanin. Thank you for watching and good night.